Hey John, this is Matthew. I just got back in town last night. I'm excited to be back. I got an email from you about reporting. What kind of reporting do we provide? I thought a video might be helpful to kind of give you an idea of what it would be like working with us. We don't just send, you wouldn't just get a monthly report at the end of the month saying, hey, here's where your numbers and stats are, and good luck, and I hope things are going well. I mean, it's really, this is like, we really take your success online a lot more seriously. Okay, like Gina runs the Mount Hope Nursing Home. This is a meeting I had with her just about a week and a half ago. Okay, some of the stuff that we got done, it's not even an exhaustive list, is we collected quotes from Janet and Mindy for this About page we're working on to kind of tell a story of the nursing home and how it started and when, and kind of just tell their story, because that is important. So we need to swap out the picture at the bottom and get a schedule a tour and something else working, follow up with Rex and Marty for testimonials after it's live. So I'll bring this page up we're working on for them here in a minute. We replaced Danya on the website. They replaced their activity director. We stopped videos from auto playing. We edited this. We made this, put together this huge list of frequently asked questions for them. She went through, I took the questions to the meeting with her, with me, and she took out the handful that she didn't love, and it was just kind of a final approval. So now we can add those to their site. It's a pretty exhaustive list. I need a job description from her so we can add 2 different jobs that they're offering to some job boards. It helps get her applicants, but it also helps build links. So that's something we're taking care of for her. We worked on, I took her a printout of progress we've made on some of these directories: Manta, Hunt Frog, Brown Book, TomTom, Local This, Map Connect, Bing, Chamber, and Local.com. So a report on progress we've made on those. Some of them were submitted, some of them are in process, and some of them, they're all done, and you can go look at them. We sent an email with a short link asking friends, family, and members of the community to leave a positive review. This says they're up to 12 just this morning from 8. I looked, and they are up to 20. And this is like in the last week and a half. A week and a half, 2 weeks ago, they had 8. When I met with her the next morning, they were up to 11 or 12, and then now they're up to 20. So I sent her an email with this really, really short link. Oh, you're doing that now and having success with it. So anyway, we're having some good success with this. And this is another one of my clients. I love Gina to death, but I just had to beg and beg and beg, for her to ask for reviews. And she did, and now it's working. We spent 4 hours working on local citations. We have 34 of the top 9, and I took her a printout showing kind of the progress we've made on that and where we want to see more progress. Sheree here in my office has made a lot of progress on building links to some local sources. Told her I would let Sheree follow up on that, but like the membership directory of Leading Age Kansas, this Mount Hope Pride Festival, City of Hope Business Directory, recent news on Phoenix Hospice, these are all just super, super simple links for them to get, and potentially could have a really big impact on their rankings and traffic. So Sheree's working on that. She's here in my office with me. I told her about Ashley, who I hired last week, and she starts full-time tomorrow. She has a major in journalism, public relations, a minor in communications, lots of experience with writing and in the industry. We reviewed her numbers, where their traffic's coming from, how many views on Google, how many phone calls they got, like the people clicking click to call on their mobile. Of the 102 actions that Google tracked, 30 of them visited their site, 43 requested directions, and 29 called. And then we went through the spreadsheet that we put together for all our clients. Like this one, our goal is, we're getting really close. We have a couple things we're still working on. They're all yeses. Our goal is to have, like this is the Google My Business profile section. The goal is they have 60 pictures, the most 36 and 31. So they've almost double the top 2 other companies that have the most, 8, 22. Anyway, there's one area where we didn't have more than everybody, and I think we fixed that by now. Google reviews, see, this was 8, and now it's at 20. Okay, this means that now they have more reviews than any other nursing home that we're looking at to compare them to. So we love this around here. This is what we fight to make happen, is to get them green, and so they're doing better than their competition in every area possible. Let's see what that took them up to. 4.8 stars. 4.8. So one company only has 7 reviews, but they have 5 stars. So we're not winning there yet. Mobile friendly, yes. Backlinks, this is something that Shree's working on. They've been around a lot less time than some of these other nursing homes. So, I mean, we're making progress in this area, but we want to make more. Citations, this is a big area that we've been working on. Site speed, we're still working on. Content, we're working on with the frequently asked questions and their about page and a couple other items. On page is great. All green, all green. Domain strength, this will go up when the links go up. And like I said, 7 years versus 21 and 16 and 19 and 17. So a lot of these other companies we're going against have been around a lot longer. But if you look at their column, I mean, they are, compared to everybody else, doing much, much better. So it's not just a report that we send you. I mean, it's like I must have taken a dozen different pieces of paper with me that day, kind of reporting on the progress we made. You do have, one of the tools we use is you would have a link that, similar to this one, open this link. You'll have a tool like this. You'll have the Bright Local and Google Analytics. You'll have both of these. Bright Local lets you see how you're doing in citations, reviews, Google My Business, Google Analytics, and a local search audit. So you can see kind of how you look, how your Google My Business looks and compares to your competitors. You can see how your citations and your reviews compare to the other guys. And it gets really, really in depth. You know, is there any duplicate addresses, duplicate phone numbers? Is, you know, like nursing home, for example, and all their information, how many photos they have, insights, which is how many phone calls they got from Google, customer actions, reviews, duplicates. That's one item, the search audit, Google Analytics, reviews, and citation tracking. Citations are really important. So you'll have one of this that you're welcome to look at any time and really see where we're making progress from the numbers perspective, you know, in citations and links and this and the Google My Business. So this you can look at to your heart's content whenever you want. And then you'll be able to look at Google Analytics all you want. And you can see how many visits you're getting, how long people are staying on your site, the quality of your visits, how many of them are organic. Like, you'll have access to all of this 24 hours a day, all the time. You know, like 50% of their traffic, 60% of their traffic is organic. That's the free stuff. That's what we're working on. 34% was direct, and then this was referral traffic. And then you can see of that traffic, you know, what's the, how many of them, you know, how long they stayed on your site or what the bounce rate was. Of course, if someone is looking for Mount Hope, you know, they know what they're looking for and they found it, those are going to be higher quality visits, you know, versus organic traffic. Some of that could be looking for, you know, Mount Hope, I don't know, tire service or whatever, some of them. So, you know, naturally that won't be, anyway, you can get an idea, but there's, Google Analytics could be a college course in itself. Like, you could just, what pages they're looking at, how long they're looking at them, how much traffic you have, where they came from, how long they stay on the site, how many pages they look at. It's unbelievable. I mean, what pages, it just goes on and on and on and on. So you have Google Analytics, but we don't just kind of work behind the scenes and send you a report or a link and, hey, I hope you're happy. I mean, there's going to be a whole list of items, from landing pages and your website, your call to action, and colors and images, and taking pictures, and it's much, much, much more involved in that when you work with us. Hopefully this was helpful. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and let me know if you have any questions.